All right, all right, all right. You know what I mean? We got some stuff we got to talk about real quick. Those who are waiting for the next episode of the relay, fear not. It's already done. Add some finishing touches when I'm done with this live, which I don't plan on it being a very long live. First, I'll get into the Pro Bellum card earlier. My assessment of Estelle Mosley Yoka versus Yanina Lescano of Argentina. I said it. I said it ahead of the fight, and I've said it on more than one occasion, that in spite of Estelle Mosley Yoka's amateur pedigree, I've never been blown away by her. I was goody JD, was goody XMB, Daniel Rios, Texas in the building, UK Robbins in the building, Carmen Serena's in the building. Hey, it's Carmen Serene. Quentin is in the building. Sasori is in the building. But yeah, I've said it on more than one occasion that I personally have never been blown away with Estelle Mosley Yoka, and I've been following her career since she turned professional, since she turned pro. And, you know, I know that she beat Katie Taylor in the amateurs, in I believe what was Katie Taylor's second amateur run. I know that happened, but, you know, the career that she had as an amateur is not the career that she's having as a professional. And I don't know if she lost a step along the way. I don't know if she was faster when she was younger, but what I see and what I've been seeing from her performances is that it's just very flat, that whatever was working for her in the amateurs, it doesn't really seem to be working in the pros. You don't see clean and clear punches that you don't have to look for. And if I'm being honest, today's fight, I actually became more of a fan of Yanina Lescano than I am of Estelle Mosley Yoka, because I said I've never been blown away by her. You know, I followed a lot of fighters' careers early on. Chantel Cameron, I was immediately blown away with Chantel Cameron when I first seen her box. I was immediately blown away by Katie Taylor. I was immediately blown away by Michaela Mayer, Alicia Baumgartner, Zarina McCoy. That's a young fighter that I'm very high on, that I think she can go places. There's lots of fighters whose careers I've followed for a very long time. And I've followed Estelle Mosley Yoka's career for a very long time, but I've never been blown away by her. And shout out to my man Drew in the building. Ay! Punch, perfect punch in the building. Jamie Bourne, what's good? Charlo don't have no idea how bad that made him look, and how Espinoza and them thrown under the bus. Jules finna champ this before the panel gets on. I'm gonna get to that. Where's Sophia? I want to give Sophia a wrench. Let me give Sophia a wrench. Let me see if I could do that. I don't know how I do that. I have to figure out how to do that. How do I give Sophia a wrench? That's what I want to know. How do I give her, make her a mod? I'm going to figure it out for you, Sophia, in case any trolls pop up and they start with their troll behavior. Just let me know, and at minimum, I'll block them from the chat until I can figure out how to make you a moderator. But, yeah, you know, I've never been blown away by Estelle Mosley Yoka. And today's fight, it was just a lot of ineffective aggression. She tried for a lot of right hands that really didn't go nowhere. They just kind of sailed around Yanina's head and around her ear. She didn't really catch her clean with right hands a lot of times. I think she should have. It just looked. Because I'm not trying to be a armchair critic, but it just kind of looked like the straight right hand is there for her, but she keeps throwing a looping right hand, and that's why it's not landing clean. She's kind of curving the shot, and it's going around the side of Yanina Lescano's head. And I like more of what I saw from Yanina Lescano, that if she had a stronger corner and a more experienced trainer, they could turn that girl into a world beater, because she's got a lot of size, speed, and it looks like she has power. So the takeaway from me from today's fight is that, you know, it's just more of the same from Estelle Mosley. And she said it herself that she doesn't want to unify titles for 2 to 3 fights. Well, in 2 to 3 fights, Katie Taylor might not even be fighting that lightweight. If she beats Amanda Serrano, I don't think she's going to stay there. I think she'll probably move up and either take on Chantel Cameron or Jessica McCaskill. I don't really see her staying there. You know what I mean? And you know, shout out to Steffi Bull, Terry Harper, another dynamic duo. I've been following Terry Harper way before she joined Matchroom, when she was fighting in them smaller shows. And I feel Terry has what it takes to beat Estelle Mosley Yoka. Not all Olympic gold medalists are created equal. You know, not every fighter that has a deep amateur background, not every fighter is going to have a dope pro career. Mikhail Aloyan is an example. Audley Harrison is an example. Sophia Ochagawa, who I had a lot of high hopes for, that was Katie Taylor's rival in Katie's first amateur run. And Sophia's pro career is kind of stagnant. The success she had as an amateur is not the kind of career she's having as a professional. And I feel that that's the case with Estelle Mosley, that I don't see a world beater. She's good at a certain level, but I don't see a world beater. You know, you put the right girl in front of her that's put together enough and has enough experience, and she'll lose. In my honest opinion, the French girl, Emma Gungara, the kickboxer, the cute one, the blonde one, she beat her already. That's just how I feel. Moving on from that. Terry Harpier, that's right. Shout out to Terry Harpier. Fistiana Fights is in the building. Chaim Theon is in the building. Yeah, I think, hell yeah. Alicia, hell yeah. I would pick Alicia to beat Estelle Mosley, Yoka. Alicia got a pro style. She gonna hurt you. Like, that's kind of how you could distinguish the Amy style from the pro style. Them pros, they go and sit on them punches. They not just throwing to be throwing and for volume and points. They trying to take you out. Alicia, yeah, I think Alicia would take her out. What's goody Dreamland? What's goody Kayoski? So, you know, everybody's talking about, like, I already know. I saw it. I made a tweet about it. I don't want to get too into it because that's actually, I covered it in the next episode of the Relay. So before I go all in on that, I wanted to talk about the Mike Tyson shit, but, you know, to kind of pregame it, that Mike put Jermall Charlo on the spot, because it is as simple as that in the real world. In this digital world, it's easier to say stupid and nonsensical things without being challenged. But the real world, it doesn't work like that. And when Mike had Jermall, and what I believe was Jermall's uncle, sat on the couch. I'm not sure if that was his uncle or his father or just some kind of a relative. Better still, when he had him on the couch, do you see how simple it was? They're like, oh, well, you want Canelo? Well, Canelo busy. Why don't you fight the next best guy? That's how simple it is, because that's how it works. You got to take out the competition. If you want Canelo and you can't get him right now, the go-to is not to fight Joe Blow. You know, you got to look for another big fight. If you can't have that big fight and Munguia didn't work out, all right, what you doing about that Benavidez situation? Because he got your name in his mouth, and it's the hurt business. Don't let the weirdos on Twitter convince you that that's how the real world works and that's how business works. No, you don't get to have your pick of the litter until Canelo decides to call you. That is not how this works. If you can't get Canelo in the ring and you can't get Munguia in the ring, then you get the next best fight. The next best fight is not Suletsky. Everybody already know that. And that's why Mike asked him the shit that he asked him. Like, what, you know, he got me calling him the Mexican monster. What you gonna do about that? That's how that motherfucking shit works. That's how that works. That's the fight you need to be in. If you can't get Canelo because Canelo busy doing Canelo things, and Golden Boy Promotions fucked up the fight, which I've been said, they fucked up the fight. They fucked it up. All that aside, you need to be in a fight that people care about. You still need to be in a fight that people care about. You need the paying public to be on your side. What you don't need is them weird motherfuckers you see on Twitter. Nobody need them. That's why when they be talking, y'all ain't be listening to that shit. You got to find me to argue with me. Because 90% of the time, if not 99%, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Nobody gives a fuck what you talking about. Why you think it's always an account, no profile picture, fucking 50 followers or 20? It's hot, like nobody cares what you talking about, bro. That's why you got to look for people to argue with. Because if you just sitting there saying shit, ain't nobody listening to that shit. You sitting there upload, ain't nobody watching that shit. Nobody is watching that shit. Shit is crazy. Shout out to Darren Hodges. What's goody? Yo, shout out to Australia. Fantastic boxing scene. Shernika Johnson. Motherfucking Brock Jarvis. Motherfucking Tim Zoo. Motherfucking Nikita Zoo. Motherfucking J.O. Pataya. Motherfucking Justice Hooney. All right? They got hitters down there in Australia. They got motherfucking hitters. Nice Nice, up and coming talent, all in Australia. This dude's daughter, what's her name? Jasmine Paul, boxer. Good fighters, very good fighters, man. Very good fighters is coming out of Australia. But yeah, yo, the go-to, if you couldn't get, the big fight that you wanted for circumstances that are outside of your control, because we all know that Canelo Alvarez is the one in the driver's seat. He's the one making the decision, not Showtime, not The Zone, not PBC, not Matchroom. Canelo the one in the driver's seat. He the shot caller, right? So if you couldn't get that fight because Canelo Alvarez found something better to do, he want to go up the light heavy and fight for a title up there, you got to look for the next best fight. My hat goes off to Showtime because they did try to do that. They tried to get Munguia in the ring. Golden Boy fucked that up. All right, but even with Golden Boy fucking that up, Suliecki ain't the next best fight. Benavidez is the next best fight. And we going to stop playing this game like Jermall is little. Jermall is not little. That man standing at almost 6 feet tall. Canelo is little. Canelo is a short, stumpy little dude. He not a big guy. There's pictures of them both with Canelo where you could see the height that they got on him. You got a bigger frame than Canelo. Why should you be afraid? If you everything that your fans make you out to be, then why should you be afraid to go up to 68 when his little ass is going up to 75? It don't make sense. In the real world, it don't make sense. But in the digital one, where you could hide your face and you could be a fucking weirdo on Twitter, that's the only place it makes sort of some sense. Shout out to Drew. Jules, Charlo made it worse on a DAZN interview. No, he might have saved his career on that DAZN interview, bro. And I don't want to get into why just yet, because I talk about that in my next award-winning episode of The Relay. I'm up for a BBC award this year for my episodes of The Relay. I want to get into that, how he may have saved his career with that shit in that episode. That's why I'm not even going all in. I'm focusing on the Tyson shit. Quackmole said Canelo is not ducking him by fighting Bivol. This week must be hell for the Dollar General Simon Phoenix fan club. You ain't said nothing but a word, man. I told y'all when it came to Glovegate that, like, yo, these guys, there's an old saying, because I climbed Mount Everest, right? When I was very young, I climbed Mount Everest. And when I got to the top of the mountain, it was a man sitting there, and he imparted upon me certain jewels that are universal keys to life. One of those universal keys is, so long as you're telling the truth, you never have to remember what you said. So long as you're telling the truth. Somebody like me don't got to go back and reanalyze or revise or go. No, I don't got to do that. If you go back to the videos that I did before or the videos I'm doing now, you're going to hear the same motherfucking thing. Because when you're telling the truth, you never have to remember what you said. If anything, I'll post it for you, and you can see I've been saying the same shit. So when you think about that, and you think about how many narratives these motherfuckers put up here on YouTube, how many narratives they put up on Twitter, yo, y'all the motherfuckers that got to explain yourselves, not guys like me. How the fuck could Canelo be ducking middleweights by fighting a light heavyweight in his prime? This ain't no old man. This ain't like the motherfucker 40 or some Welsh. Like, nah, he fighting a motherfucker, the type of motherfucker that your people would not even let you fight. How do I know? Your people don't want to let you fight Benavidez, bro, and he's at 68. Shout out to Mr. T. You know what I'm saying? I think I seen another super chat. It's real motherfucking shit. It's real motherfucking shit. When you always tell the truth, regardless of the situation, you never have to remember what you said. But when you spend all that time lying and lying and lying, you got to remember all the lies you told. You got to try to get them in line so you could keep up that fucking illusion. How the fuck you going to have people saying that Canelo ducking Jermall when, according to Jermall, Canelo not ducking me? I wish I could go to 175. What the fuck are those people going to do now? How long it take you to get to the top? Well, I got up there in about an hour because I climbed really fast. And when I got to the top, it was an old man there sitting with a bathrobe, and he was sitting like a Pilates position. And he told me the secrets of the universe. And what he told me was, when you don't lie you never have to remember what you said. So long as you're telling the truth, you never have to remember what you said. The truth speaks for itself, and the truth lasts the test of time because the truth is from the cosmos, all right? Ain't no motherfucking pretending in space, bro. The sun is hot, and you need to stay away from it. Punto y aparte. It's real shit out here, yo. It's real motherfucking shit out here. Now he about to fight Massage Suzuki. He about to fight Massage Suzuki, right? And that's the universe talking to him. They're like, look, man, the universe telling Jermall, I gave you an opportunity to be great. Even if it wasn't the one that you wanted at that moment, that was your opportunity to be great. To take on Demetrius Andre and show the world that you better. And what did you do with that opportunity that I gave you? You fucking spat on it. You fucking spat on it. You not gonna have a fight bigger than that one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a dude that he beat already, so you know it's me. So you know it's the universe. He about to fight Massage Suzuki, and even worse, he got to compete with Big Joe versus Big Arthur. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even going to talk about that because I talk about that in my video. You know what I'm saying? The universe be talking, man, but motherfuckers' heads be so full of bullshit, they don't want to listen. Listen to the universe, man. Do what you know is right, and your rewards will be plentiful, so you don't end up pitiful. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking universe gave him an opportunity to be great. Like, listen, man, I know you want Golovkin, or you say you do. I know you say you want Canelo, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to give you this opportunity. This is the one I got for you right now, and you can motherfucking take it, or you can motherfucking leave it. And you motherfucking left it. Now you stuck fighting a motherfucker that he beat already. You can't make this shit up. Correction. He made it worse for those spin doctors like Chris Marshall, Ego, and Espinoza. That little rebuttal on Twitter from Espinoza was just ethered by Charlo on the Zone interview. Let me tell you something about guys like Chris Marshall, right? Because this is what is not immediately obvious when you talking to a person like that online. Bro, that dude is I don't feel right saying mean shit, but if I'm gonna tell the truth, look, a person like that, a dude like that, bro, don't nobody give a fuck what you think about nothing. Why the fuck am I talking to you? My time is money. Your time is not. I don't need to worry about what you think about boxing, politics, nothing. I don't need to know what you think. That's why guys like that, you're not going to keep seeing me like I'm not going to argue with you, bro. Like, what the fuck I'm going to learn talking to you? Any guy like that, any of them guys you see on Twitter that they got to lay this guilt trip. Like, bro, we talking about boxing. What the fuck are you talking about? We talking about boxing. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't got no point of purpose to be arguing with a motherfucker like that. I don't. Just like Mr. T said, special education. My time is money, bro. I ain't gonna be arguing just to be fucking arguing for free. That's why you be seeing me say, yo, if you want to debate me, you gonna have to do it on this channel where I can make some money off the shit. Because other than that, I don't got no time for you, bro. My time is money. Yours is not. You got all motherfucking day to sit on. Like, I don't. And I gotta stop allowing myself to get sucked into that bullshit. Because my time is money. Your time is not. Of course, you want to sit there lying and making up shit on fucking online apps and shit like that. That make you feel validated doing that dumb shit. I don't need to do that. Shout out to my man Dennis Flaherty. You should get an award for the relays, bro. Triple G by KO, only way to win. If he didn't know, then he does now. You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right. I don't got time to be arguing with the Christopher Marshalls or the Ray Jack. I don't got time. Like, bro, for what? What you think about boxing don't affect me. I'm gonna fucking watch what I'm gonna watch anyway. It just so happened that more people gonna watch the shit I'm watching anyway because I'm not lying to them. I ain't lying to them. Everybody know the fight that people want at welterweight is Crawford versus Spence. You the motherfucker got to sit around feeling bad about the shit, trying to talk up Ugas as if Ugas is the same caliber of fighter as Terrence the God Crawford. Everybody know that he not. Better be Smith, Charlo, Suzuki. I know what I'm watching. That Suzuki fight. I'm just playing. Why don't these PBC Heyman fighters take control of their career like Daniel Jacobs and make their own paths, and then the big fights will come? Bro, I don't know. Because what Danny did, people could say what they want about Danny. Danny made some real good moves that got him real good money. You know what I'm saying? He made some real good moves. When the getting was good with Matchroom, he got with Matchroom. Shortly after that, he got a Canelo fight and a Chavez fight. He made good moves, man. Those was good moves. Instead of sitting around hoping and praying that Canelo called me, nah, I got to do something, man. I'm making moves, B. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Shit is stupid out here. Like motherfuckers really want you to believe that Ugas versus Spence is the same kind of fight. I just seen a dumbass post and I was about to comment on it, and then I was like, nah, what am I comment on it for? I already know that's some stupid shit. I don't gotta say nothing to address how stupid this shit is, because look at what the people in the comments are saying. They know that's some stupid shit. Or how y'all like Better Be versus Smith, but y'all don't like Ugas versus Spence? Because we've been waiting for fucking Crawford for 4 years. That's why. You need somebody to tell you that? We ain't been waiting for 4 years for Better Be to do this or do that. We've been waiting for Crawford versus Spence for 4 years. Why are you comparing them? These stupid ass games these cats play. Nobody give a fuck about, like. But I stopped myself. I did stop myself because I was like, yo, what I look like jumping into this pool of bullshit, swimming in this pool of nonsense? Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Need to do that motherfucking shit. The Japan promo for Triple G versus Murata is fire. You motherfucking right. Drew, and people that have been with this channel for more than 2 years, how many times did I tell y'all that Ryota Murata is a bigger name in Japan and he's worth more yen than these guys is worth dollars? How many times did I say that? Go, just look. Don't even believe me. Put Murata's name in the search bar on this channel. Go to the videos that go back 2-3 years. I've been telling y'all that man is a superstar over there. And it don't fucking matter if the Americans don't like it, because the money just as good over there as it is over here. It don't fucking matter if you and your American xenophobia don't approve. Motherfuckers don't need you to approve. Who the fuck told you that? Motherfuckers really sitting around thinking, yeah, they need my approval for they do. No, they don't. The money over there just as good. It's just as good. Fuck told you ain't no money over there. How many times I told y'all, yo, them UK fans, those is true blue boxing fans, breathing a lot of life into boxing without the bullshit. Conlon versus Wood was a modern classic. That was a modern classic without the bullshit, without the toxicity, without the cornball ass, I'ma be a heel antics. Everybody think they got, you don't gotta be a heel, be yourself. The fight speak for itself. So long as you fighting in good fights, people gonna want to see them. You ain't gotta do this corny ass shit where you think you gotta be the, no, you don't have to be the bad guy. You just gotta be in good fights and make sure that your people is putting you in good fights. That's all you gotta do. All that, oh, I gotta be a heel, I gotta act like I'm Ted DiBiase. That's played, bro. Who told you that? That shit is played. Like a legit super fight. Yo, look, go to those videos. Any video where I bring up Murata, you gonna hear me say that shit on repeat. That man is like Julio Iglesias in the 80s in Japan. That man is like, the numbers that he put up, it's ridiculous. For the guys that he fighting, Blandamura, Steven Butler, Hassan and Dom, you getting them kind of numbers for them fucking fights? I could only imagine if you actually fight a marquee fighter. And here we are. He got the motherfucking Golovkin fight. I was goody country. Shit is crazy out here. I bet a lot of the shit that's going on right now, I've been telling y'all that. Like, this is all shit that I've been saying. Like, yo, I don't know why people think you gonna get anywhere lying. The truth always come out. It always come out without fail. The truth always come out. So what's the fucking point in lying? What is the point? You want people to look at Ugas versus Spence The same way they look at Crawford. They not going to do that. You could keep trying to sell it. They ain't going to buy it. It's not the same thing. Why? Because Ugas is not the same caliber of fighter as Crawford. Everybody know that. Just got a text message. Like texting me. My wife leaving work, swimming her sauerkraut after I get off of here. Be all in her caja. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, yo. It's real motherfucking shit. Motherfuckers will sit there asking stupid ass rhetorical, why y'all happy? But because we've been waiting for Crawford versus Spence for 4 years. What, you didn't know that? Well, you've been living under a rock? Fuck wrong with these motherfuckers, man? I don't understand that shit. I understand that. Like, what's the fucking point in getting up in the morning, logging on to social media apps just to say dumb shit all day, saying stupid shit all fucking day, just to get fucking laughed at and roasted? What is the point? The fuck? About to be all in her motherfucking sauerkraut, B. Shit. That's what I'm saying, pull check. Like, I don't know what the point in none of that. Imagine me getting up, logging into a fucking app every day just to say fucking lies and stupid shit. The fuck? And a lot of these motherfuckers is old as shit. Some of them is my age. Like, you fucking, I don't even know what to call you. I shouldn't call you nothing. Life is hard enough. Goofy bastards. This shit is weird. This shit is weird, man. Fuck wrong with a lot of y'all, man? Why you don't look at, like, man, how the fuck you sound doing that shit? Fucking weirdos. I've been wanting Spence to fight Crawford since 2017. People will call you a hater for wanting that. I'm not mad at Spence versus Ugas, though. Listen, Don Ramon, I gave up on Spence Crawford, right? But whenever I broach the subject, all I'm doing is pointing out that I said it in 2018. It won't happen this year. I said it in 2019. It definitely won't happen this year. I said it in 2020. It ain't happening this year. And I said it in 20. It ain't happening this. That's all I'm saying. That my tune ain't changed. And really, I'd be surprised if it happened this year. I would be surprised. Will the Degenerate Boxing Fan says, why do only real boxing fans get upset when we talk about Fury fighting Joshua? Not a question. People seem to live in a parallel universe. Look, it's a dude named Sly Tendencies, for example, right? He just left me a dumbass comment. He another weird motherfucker. He left me a comment where this is what he says that I said. He's saying I said, oh, Tyson Fury versus Dillian White won't sell. Motherfucker, you could pull up any video I did about that fight. I have said it 100 times on repeat. That fight in the United Kingdom is huge. That is the only fight you could put on in the United Kingdom that would be bigger than that is AJ versus Fury. That's the only fight that would be bigger than that one. But these weird online people, they don't got it's like they don't got nothing going on in their real life. So they entertain themselves acting stupid online, saying stupid shit. You could pull up any video. Only thing I said about Fury not selling is he can't sell in America without a name. How do I know? Look at the receipts for the Otto Verleen fight. Look at the receipts for the Tom Schwartz fight. And look at the receipts for the Wilder fight that he had before that. It's clear that even though Fury did he did his thing with Wilder, in America, you're not going to be a draw unless you got a dance partner. Now, in the UK, you could probably do your thing in the UK, but here, you need a dance partner. You ain't going to just sell 800 or 600,000 pay-per-views by yourself. You ain't just going to generate 16 million at the gate by yourself. This is what I said. But you got weird motherfuckers like Sly Tendencies that, bro, I already know what kind of person you are because I'm psychic and I could fucking see you. You don't know that, but I can see you. And I already see that, bro. You don't got a code for the stupid shit you do online because you don't have a code for who you are in real life. You do goofy shit. Like, why would I do that? Why would I do any of that goofy? Why the fuck would I need to do any of that? For what? Yeah, he really, yo, fam, he really left me that comment earlier today, and I'm like, I posted the video, one of the videos from 5 months ago, where I said, literally, I swear to God, I said they could bill it as a transatlantic pay-per-view. I said that 5 months ago. Coincidentally, that's what they billing it as, a transatlantic pay-per-view. It's pay-per-view in America, it's pay-per-view in the UK. I said, this fight is huge. This is a big fight. This is one of the biggest fights you could do in the UK right now. You let this goofy bastard tell it, he gonna lie. Bro, it's mad, it's mad videos where I said the same thing over and over. But these online people, you gotta watch them because they fucking weirdos. The internet and being online is what you make it. It could be an educational tool, an informative tool, or it could be a playground for fucking social rejects that really, that's are you weird, bro? Like, why would you even need to behave like that? Why would you need to lie on me? What do you get lying on me when I got all the motherfucking proof? Shit is crazy out here. Motherfucker got in his feelings because I said, yo, Fury won't draw in America off his name alone. All I said about Fury was Fury won't draw in America what he did with Wilder, not off his own name. Nah, you need a dance partner. You need somebody that has a name. And Dillian White is not a name in America. His fans is in the UK. So if you trying to get top dollar for that fight, you got to do it over there. It's like, this is all common sense shit. Common sense to you. But a weird hermit type motherfucker like a Sly Tennessees, he'll get, what are you saying that about Fury? Why are you cooking like every time Fury brought up any video about Fury on a thumbnail, this slug crawled from under his rock to say his stupid shit. Fucking weirdos, man. All of that is common sense shit. Yes, Dillian White has fans. Where are most of his fans? In the UK, where he's been on pay-per-view, where he sold the O2. So what does that tell you? Fury versus White in the UK is a big fight. That's what that means. That's all that means. Bigger in the UK than it is in the US. That's all that means. This goofy motherfucker hear that and get mad. Shit is crazy out here, B. What fucking weirdos out here, man. So all that online arguing, yo, listen, man, unless you're going to debate me on this channel where I get paid to talk to your stupid ass, don't talk to me. I don't care what you think about boxing. Don't quote tweet me, don't at me. I don't care what you think about boxing. Unless you're going to jump on here where I can embarrass you and make money at the same time, I don't care what you think about boxing. Fuck out of here. Motherfucking trailer for Triple G versus Murata looked like a Batman movie. Shit was dope as shit, yo. Looked like a Power Rangers episode. Same shit. Fuckers don't got no time to be arguing with these fucking goofy, like, man, shit. Weird ass shit, man. Que lo que, Jose? Shit is crazy. Fuck, I look like, bro, nobody, like, off top. You ain't got no profile picture, right? You got like fucking 50 followers, if that. And you think I give a fuck what you think about boxing? Bro, nobody gives a fuck what you think about boxing. So what the fuck you talking to me? Arguing this goofy ass shit. Southpaw was good. Click the link, Sly. Oh, let me find out Sly in the building. Let me find out. Where's Sly at? Where's Sly? Please tell me Sly in the comments. I'll shoot him the link. He clicked it before. That's a weird. That is a weird motherfucker. Why you sitting there lying when there's literally video evidence on the channel that you're lying on? All I gotta do is put in Fury White, grab the link, post it in the shit. It's like, what are you lying for? Who the fuck you think you gonna convince lying on me when I'm the proof guy? Whatever I'm saying, I'm gonna pull up 2-3 links to show you. Nah, this is what I said. I think what they get out of it, as you say, is to annoy and aggravate you, Jules. It shows. It's working. Not really. I can't, not really. If anything, I'm going to say this, Dennis. This is how I look at it. Something that I said aggravated them. And all they can resort to is trying to lie on me. And when that doesn't work, they just troll the channel. I said something about Fury. I already know Sly tendencies. What it really is, he want to suck Fury dick. He want to rub baby oil on his back. I said something about his man crush that was true, but he don't like it. So what he gonna do? Lie on me. Why you gonna lie on me? I ain't telling no lies. Yo, it gotta be that. And listen, I don't think I'm nobody, bro. I'm just Joe Blow with a YouTube channel. This is not even a big channel, to be real with you. So I don't consider myself popular by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know who them 197 people watching this video is. I don't know who they are, right? All I'm saying is, you're not going to waste my motherfucking time for free. If I got to talk to a stupid bastard or a stupid goofy bastard, I better get some money out that shit because I got better things to do. I could be taking a nap. I see Canelo is sparring with Alexander Vosdick. Aye. You know what I'm saying? He know he want to shave Fury back. He want to wear a blonde wig, have Fury call him parrot. Like, man, get your fucking weird ass energy away from me, bro. Get away. The fuck? Motherfuckers is weird. They probably want their names or site mentioned, whether it's good or bad. Yeah, I agree with that, Dennis. Because that's the type of cats that they are. That's type of, like, oh, I said something in the ring, I kill. I said something in the ring, man, suck my fucking IQ dick. Matter of fact, don't even do that. Get the fuck away from me. Sly want to carry Fury 10-pound butt baby. Fucking weirdo. Motherfuckers is weird as shit. I ain't say nothing. Everything I say about Fury, when you watch a video, when I say something about Fury, don't I post the source material that I got it from? Don't I do that in literally every fucking video? But you gonna get mad? You said Fury mental health. Man, take your fucking Seroquel and go to bed. Fucking the fuck? Fucking shit. Fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? Shit is crazy out here. Bad publicity or good publicity is publicity. See, a lot of people think that, right? That bad publicity or good publicity is still publicity. That only works in a fire sale. You know what I mean? Like if you're trying to make a little bit of money real quick and get out. That only really works like that. Other than that, if people keep saying you stupid, that's how everybody gonna look at you. And you gonna get treated how a stupid person get treated. Motherfuckers don't want that. They have a humiliation kink. Listen, man, I think that what we need to see in America is government mandated pussy. Here's why. All these motherfuckers you see that act weird, you know why they weird? Because they ain't got no pussy in a long time, or they never got no pussy. They just, so it make them weird. Most women don't know that motherfuckers get weird when they don't get no ass. So I'm of the opinion that what we need to do is government mandated vagina packages that at least 2 times a month, the government will give you 2 slices of pussy, 2 slices. And so to even you out, to balance you out, because a lot of these weird motherfuckers, that's what their problem is. That's really underneath it all. All that weird shit, that pent up hostility, all that weird ass energy. That's what that shit is, man. You ever had a cat and they wasn't spayed or neutered? You have a cat, a male cat, and he'll roar, roar. It sounds like you got a fucking ambulance in your kitchen, and it's the fucking cat doing backflips on a roar, roar. Oh, you can't pet the fucking cat because he try to get freaky. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how these motherfuckers is. They got all this energy, all this shit. Like, man, y'all motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna run for president. People with a brain know what you are about. Weird people don't even know how to talk to each other anymore, even in person. Yeah, that's where the culture at, man. That's just where the shit at. I'm running for office, bro. I'm gonna run for office. And that's gonna be one of the first things I pass into legislation, yo. Like, look, man, it's an abundance of just weird ass motherfuckers, right? They weird as shit, ain't got no social skills, can't get no burn. We got to help these guys. We got to try to make them productive members of society yet again. And with the vagina care package of 2024, we can aspire to do that. The vagina care package. All right, like you stimulus checks, right? That we got stimulus checks. Well, some people did. You know what I mean? Stimulus checks. There's going to be a stimulation package. Like this is going to be a different type of stimulus, different stimulation. All right? It's a different stimulation that these motherfuckers need. Because these motherfuckers like, man, why you got all that hostility, man? Like, the fuck? You gotta chill, yo. Motherfucking stimulation package, yo. We will send one of our agents to you free of charge 2 times a year to even you out, make you a productive member of society, and reintegrate you into society. All right. So you can contribute to it instead of taking from it. It's real shit, yo. Motherfuckers need that shit, yo. All the weird shit. Like, yo, imagine me getting up every morning to argue about Charlo. Are you crazy? I dedicate 6 minutes of a relay video to Charlo. 6 minutes, all right? 6 minutes. You got motherfuckers all day. Canelo and Charlo and Charlo and Canelo and Canelo and Charlo and Charlo. Like, yo, bro, you don't want to go do something else? Are you insane? The fuck wrong with you, dog? Canelo and Charlo and Charlo and Canelo and Charlo and Charlo. What the fuck? Shit is crazy, B. The vagina stimulus package of 2024. Matter of fact, it's not discriminatory for them weird joints out there that they backed up, they mad, they real angry and shit. Hey, we got a package for y'all too, man. Our associates are on the phones. You know what I'm saying? It's real shit, yo. Motherfuckers need that shit. You gonna be watching Becky Taraji Yabuki? Nah, I don't know him. There's not much to talk when it comes to Charlo. Hit me up when he grows cojones. Yeah, yo. Edwin Castillo says, had a kitten, only one, but it didn't purr, but quacked. Look, man, if you ever had a cat and the cat is not spayed or neutered, when they go through their heating cycle, they go fucking crazy, bro. It's like that episode of Star Trek where Spock was losing his mind because he wanted some pussy. Only old heads gonna know that episode. Spock was bugging out. He was about to kill Captain Kirk because the joint that he was supposed to slide in, she was feeling Kirk. So Spock was off his shit. That's how cats are when they ain't spayed and then off any old shit. They rubbing themselves on the floor. That's how humans get, man. Like, we got to do something about that shit, yo. How much Malik Scott got to dive? Yeah, yo, the dude fought in Belarus, bro. Ain't even supposed to be no boxing match. Well, the alphabets are not supposed to be. They said they weren't going to sanction any fights over there. But come on, B. We all know Malik. We all know Malik got a side business, B. He got several side businesses, B. One is taking dives. Shit is crazy, yo. Motherfuckers got all this time. Like, man, y'all motherfuckers need something to do, man. You ain't making no money doing that shit. At least make some money. What people seek you out? No, yeah, bro. Yeah, it is, because I'll say some shit and I get some random tweet. I'm like, yo, how is a person that is not following me even seeing my shit? Like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. The other day, me and a lot of other guys, Michael Montero, shout out to Michael Montero, we got tagged to a post by this dude that looked like Medea from the Tyler Perry movies. I'm like, yo, I don't even know who the fuck this is. And I think it was either According to Boxing or Everything Boxing. He literally said that. Like, I'm like, I ain't even gonna say nothing because I don't feel like arguing. Everything Boxing was like, yo, bro, I don't even know who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man? I ain't gonna be saying arguing with you. Like, the fuck? Shit is crazy out here, B. Hold on, I gotta go slap up my son for yelling. Why is he yelling? Hold on, y'all. Now, I'm going to say this, Tone. Hate is not as good as love, and here's why. Hate is only as good as love if it gets you money. But if you sitting there doing all that shit and getting negative attention and you can't turn that into dollars, then nah, it's not as good as love. You got to at least be able to turn it into something you could use for it to be as good as love. Shout out to my man Liam Rockwell in Australia. Lara, Jacobs, Benavidez, Andre, Plant, Golovkin, Eubank, and Murata would all be adequate opponents. Charlo has skipped a generation waiting for Canelo. That is accurate. That is accurate because that's what's going on. How could you have been at middleweight for 4 to 5 years and the best guy you fought is Sergey Derevyanchenko? That's the best guy you fought in 5 years as a middleweight. That's fucking bananas, bro. That is fucking bananas. They hate you, yet they watch your stuff. You know what this shit is? They don't hate me, bro. They fucking love me, yo. Nah, they hate me, though. Real shit, they do hate me. Hate is a powerful motivator. Hate is a powerful motivator. You know what I mean? Hate will be the reason that a motherfucker come here every day to try to start some shit because of hate. Hate is a powerful motivator. I can't even pretend that shit ain't true. It is. Motherfucker sitting in his house hating me. I don't even know who the fuck they are. Motherfucker sitting in his fucking Julius. Oh, he's talking about Tyson Fury. He gonna leave Tyson Fury alone. Fucking Julius. I fucking hate him. Does this make you the Howard Stern of boxing? Now, I don't even want to be the Howard Stern of boxing. Let me just be me. Let me be Julius. You know what I'm saying? Let me just be me. Now, I'm going to open up the chat to the panel. Like I said, I don't want this live to last too long because I'm trying to get laid. So I'm gonna be on here for a minute and then I'm out. Open up the chat to the panel. Shit is fucking crazy, y'all. Motherfuckers mad at me. Motherfucker sitting in his house halfway across the country, mad at, why you talking about Charlo? Fucking career sucks, bro. What the fuck you want me to do? Hey, what's goody, Chris? Country.
Jules, man, like everything you be saying, bro, about these weirdo dudes, I be seeing it. Like it be ridiculous.
What's up, Jules?
Hey, shit, who got an echo?
That ain't Mickey. Y'all hear me all right?
I can hear you. Somebody got an echo coming in on their end.
Jules, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yo, bro, let me start it off here about what you talking about in terms of these weirdo dudes, bro. I seen it on Twitter damn near every day. Like, yo, I don't know what you be doing to them, but I don't know if it's your Capricorn candor or something, but these dudes are weird.
Chris, what he be doing is speaking the facts, and they get mad because it bursts their narrative. That's why. And they
I know.
What's up, family?
Sawab.
Yo, Sawab, you say I owe you bread. Sawab, you say I owe you bread. What I owe you?
Bruv, you owe me bread. You fucked up my ears on that live. You know, you're laughing and taking the mick out, Rolly, and bro, my headphone was on loud, and then you started to bust out laughing, and you cracked my eardrums, bro.
But you tough, right? You tough, right?
But listen. So
we were losing it on that live.
Who got an echo? Hey, so Drew know exactly what I'm talking about because Drew sees the shit and Chris sees the shit because he's on Twitter too. That you can see the shit. They're like, yo, motherfuckers is weird, bro. Like, what I say about boxing shouldn't even bother you. You know, you want to know why? Because when the shoe on the other foot, all I do is laugh at motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, if I see a motherfucker say some stupid shit, all I do is laugh. Like, I'm gonna laugh at this shit. I'm gonna use that on the episode of the relay because you a fucking moron. That's all I'm gonna do.
The funny shit is though, the comedy of it all is Jules don't pay them no mind, but he's still a topic of conversation on that other side of boxing Twitter.
Yep.
Ain't that
where they have fruity Ciroc at?
Yeah, I ain't even going. Like I said, God bless that person, and I hope they having a fantastic weekend because I know I'm gonna have a fantastic weekend one way or another. But it's just
funny, Drew. Like you don't pay them no mind, but it's just like, damn, like why you worried about what he doing?
Well, remember when they reported me, because what actually happened is I guess that I cut a nerve and they reported me to get my account suspended, so I made a new one. And I was like, yo, you know what? Instead of engaging all these toxic ass behaviors and these toxic ass people, I'm gonna just block all of them. That way I don't cross paths because I know y'all be ratting. Y'all gonna call motherfucking Twitter cops to try to get me out of here. So I'm gonna just block all the real rap.
Who would do such a thing? Who would report you?
Man, listen, I ain't even gonna get into that.
No, Jules, who would report Jules? We're gonna stop you until you tell a lie, Jules. So who would report you? You know what I mean?
Listen, man. Like I said, we already look. Motherfuckers is mad over how I type words, bro. That's how mad motherfuckers is.
Yeah,
like,
Julius, you still talk.
No. You know what they mad? They're mad. They mad at my man's extensive Nerf gun collection.
They mad at something. Yeah. I ain't do shit. We got a new panelist. It's Quentin Lilly in here. Shout out to Quentin. Hey, Quentin, what's going on, man?
What's good, man? What's going on?
Chilling. And like I said, when motherfuckers got time to take out of their life to worry about how I spell words, something is wrong, man. Like on some real shit. Imagine me 39 motherfucking years old, 2 children, married with children, worrying about how motherfuckers spell words. That's insanity, bro.
I'm always just interested in knowing how these dudes got all this time on their hands because I figure they're adults. So I mean, you ain't got no job, you don't have no hobbies or nothing like that.
That's when you're not getting no pussy, no money, you can be online all day.
But look, this the shit. Look, even if the motherfuckers ain't got a job, right? Like let's just say, you know, they got other things that they do to get money, whatever. It should still be better things to do, like getting more money, getting a fucking blowjob, actually watching these fights.
Julius, they probably selling ass though. Like, so
I don't want to imagine that shit.
No, we're not gonna go. This is a family show, guys.
Yo, motherfuckers really be like making like cat calls to online girls. I'm like, yo, bro, instead of being online, cat calling a girl that's probably not even in your motherfucking country, you making sweet passes at the. Why don't you make sweet passes at your neighbor? She closer. Get some ass from her. Because the girl online you talking to, you ain't never gonna be in the same room with her. What are you doing with your life, B? What are you doing?
You know what's funny though? Like, hey, Quentin, when I saw both those Charlo interviews, and then I go back to what Espinosa said, I was just cracking up.
But let me say this.
Now he disappeared.
Let me just say this. Let me say this about those interviews, because this is what I honestly believe. Charlo may have saved his career going against the narrative, because those guys on this online digital shit are making him a social pariah based on things that he did not say. He has to separate himself from that toxicity to salvage his career. Because look, the truth is, it ain't even Maul saying all that shit. It ain't. It's people on social media saying
Maul
that
is
shit.
quiet, bro. Maul really don't even be talking like that. Like it only be Jermall be talking.
Well, I ain't even gonna say
they
that.
be talking. What I'm getting at
It be
is
random.
the stuff he
It be
said.
random and sporadic stuff though.
I'm getting at is him throwing in indirectly the shots that go to Espinosa and PBC, where he's like, man, Canelo got a team backing him up and preparing him and doing the work for him. That's why he at that level.
Well, y'all
Don't get mad at
bro.
your team that you signed for. Let me just interject, and I'm about to head out. Yo, you signed with PBC. You've been with PBC damn near all your career. You've been advised from Al Heyman for a long time, and you've seen how these people act. Don't now come on a platform that try to give you $17 million and start to switch up now, because you know how Al Heyman gets, a la Gary Russell Jr. But now, I want people to pay attention to what Jermall Charlo said and what he had to clear up. He said, I was waiting for Canelo, then he stopped himself and said some other nonsense. He said that within the couple seconds of talking to Mike Tyson. I hope people understand that these guys are literally sacrificing their careers to wait for one guy. Like, what is going on here? He said it himself. Like, Julius doesn't have to say it. Nobody has to say anything anymore. It came from the horse's mouth, like, I'm waiting for Canelo. Why? Bro.
Now, let me say this. They turned a product review, because I view all these promotional outfits as different kinds of products. That's what the fuck they are. They're different kinds of products. And in this online environment, what they turned into what's supposed to be a product review so that the promoters can hear it, adhere to it, and service us, the consumers, they turned that into something else, to where if you don't like the PBC, this, that, and the other, man, listen, fuck all that bullshit, all right? What the fuck are you talking about? All my favorite fighters are the same denomination. Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones, Mike Tyson. Those is my guys that I grew up watching, all right? So don't try to paint it into some shit that it ain't, just because you think Al Heyman is Al Sharpton. And no, we not. This is nothing but product reviews. For example, Charlo versus Suletsky is not a good product. No, that's not a good fight, bro. It's not. You can't guilt trip me into saying that that's a good fight. No, it's not. Not for him. Maybe for a prospect that need experience, but not for him. He's a 2-division champion. He should be fighting somebody better than that. You want to tell me that Golden Boy fucked up the fight? Yes, I agree with you. I 100% believe it was Oscar's intention to sabotage the fight, because he don't want Munguia in that fight. But you know what? That's not the only fight you could have had. You could have fought Andre, all right? 2 homegrown American, 2-division champions, unbeaten, Wale in a prime. You could have did that. When you don't do that, I, as a consumer, am gonna complain.
Julius, Suletsky might Korobov Charlo. He might Korobov him, because he got the skills too. Because one thing about Maciek Suletsky, we may not want him as an opponent to Jermall Charlo because of Golden Boy's incompetence. This is what it is. Suletsky can fight. Suletsky gave Danny Jacobs a good fight, and he's beat Hugo Centeno. The only person that Suletsky hasn't given a good fight to was Demetrius Andrade, because Andrade is a better fighter. But I don't know about Charlo, man. And also, let's look at it like this. Charlo has been struggling to make 160 for a long while now, because he had to make 160 on the second attempt against Montiel. People fail to realize that. So this is all makings for upset, man. And at the end of the day, if he does get upset, it's going to be a crying shame, because he could have went up to 68 and tested his heart out against Benavidez. And at the end of the day, another thing on the Mike Tyson interview, you know what he said? Do you know what he said? Mike called Benavidez the Mexican monster, and he gave Jermall Charlo ample time to call everybody out, disrespect him, do everything.
Look, let me say this. Because, hold on, this the shit, right? If you telling me that, all right, well, I don't feel ready to go to 68, I could live with that, believe it or not. I could have lived with that if you would have did one motherfucking thing for me. fight Andre. You don't realize that you not fighting him. See, I gave Gennady shit already. You can look at any one of them videos where I'm like, bro, you didn't have to sit out all of 2021 waiting for Murata. All right. If you wanted to unify, Andre was there. All of y'all fucked up the middleweight division. But why do I hold Jermall responsible? Because, bro, you not the guy that get 14 M's for Camille Zedemata or you're not that guy. For you to become that guy, you need to do this. Now, you not doing this is fucking up this whole weight class. Somebody has to fight Andre. If nobody fights him, we don't get nowhere. And guess what? We not fucking nowhere. That's one of the worst divisions, if not the worst division in boxing. Throw the whole fucking division away because nobody
want to fuck, man.
Nobody want to fight.
There's something about. Can I respond to that? What you said, Chris? There's something about that interview that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like Tyson is trying to hype up that fight, calling him the Mexican monster. It's like, nah, he ain't no monster. It's something to tone to it, like, oh, he's low, like I don't know, like low payout, low skill, but you want to fight massage, Sulik my balls. What's his name?
Maciek Sulecki.
Oh yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, come on, nobody know who that is over here. Like you said, like
that's a fact. But I can't disrespect Sulecki and call him Massage Suzuki or Maciek my balls.
Nah, but real shit though, nobody want to see Massage the Suzuki, bro. I don't want to see that shit.
They don't want to see Sulik my balls.
Yo, fam, look. I think the real issue that's coming up now with Charlo is that he's not bothered by these boring matchups. Like
he's complacent.
A fighter that's bothered by it is going to be demanding changes. Is going to be making changes. Is going to be looking for their first door that they can leave out of their contract. Is going to be trying to get out of their contract. Whatever they're doing, they're going to be trying to do that to get to these legacy fights because they want the flexibility to be able to go where they want to go. If we take it all the way back to how this conversation started, when you talk about the thread where I retweeted something from Boxing Scene and then Stefan Espinosa's over there trying to do damage control. The reality is he doesn't want to face the music, which is that if you're not going to get him the fights that he wants and you're not going to let him go to other networks to get the fights that he needs to have, that everybody wants to see him in, then you're just holding him as a standstill duck for no reason because Canelo's never going to fight him.
This is the thing, and this is what I like that you did. You put him on the spot where he has to have, like, yo, dog, I'm not talking about this new shit. I'm talking about the 7 M's. That's what I'm talking about. They offered, I seen the conversation. I was going to partake, and I'm like, nah, I ain't even going to say nothing. Let them do it. Let Q do it because he killing Stefan. We ain't talking about this shit. And I seen the response, oh, well, I ain't talking about the past. And I'm like, see, go ahead, bro. They offered that man a dollar amount that is well in excess of what the fight is actually worth. Because the truth is, Andre versus Charlo was not a $7 million fight then, but they was willing to pay you that for one fight.
There's no overpaid for a whole bunch of fights, bro. Let's keep it.
You know why he don't want to go over there, though? You know what the real reason is? The real reason that Stefan can't afford to let Charlo go over there is because once he get over there, he's going to be like, damn, it's nice over here. I'm making bread I ain't made before. I'm getting treated better.
They're keeping him hostage.
I'm getting stuff I wasn't getting before. Ring entrances. I'm getting my hotel stays. I'm getting all my crew paid for. I'm getting all this stuff. And then the real mark of it is, man, look at how much they're willing to pay for all of his opponents. I bet you none of his opponents, since he's been on Showtime, as a main event fighter, I bet you they haven't paid any of his opponents over $500K.
I don't agree that they're held hostage. I think they're there because they own free will. You can't be going through all this for this amount of time.
Let me say, hold on. Let me say this, Eson. Let me say this. What we can deduce or the inference that we can make is that maybe not everybody has the same contract because Danny left.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Danny left, and he was a PBC fighter. Artur Beterbiev.
Smart guys go. The smart guys, if you ask me.
Artur Beterbiev left. He was a PBC fighter. All right, Jean Pascal was like low-key a PBC guy, but remember when he fought Bivol, that was where? On motherfucking that was Matchroom, bro.
Was it? Wait, Jean Pascal?
That was that. Jean Pascal, that wasn't Matchroom?
No.
That wasn't on.
You know what? That might have been you know what? That might have been HBO. That might have been HBO.
It was HBO.
2018, right?
That was HBO. That was HBO. But hey, motherfucking, when you want some shit to happen, shit happen. All I'm saying, this is another example of why I can't fuck with Al Heyman, right? look, you got a young, unbeaten, up-and-coming welterweight in Jaron Boots Ennis, right? Buy out his fucking contract from whoever the fuck got him, because I don't know who his promoter is.
He's
to be
signed
real.
with Showtime now, isn't he?
Yeah, but why don't you set it up to where that's your flag bearer? He younger than these guys. Feed him Danny Garcia. Feed him Keith Thurman. How much more life you gonna breathe into their career?
Julius, you got to stop expecting this music guy to know how to run boxing because he doesn't know how to groom talent. He just knows how to like have guys shelved like they're a fucking song or an album waiting to be released. That's what he does. He has guys on the show.
That's a great point. He hasn't built up a dude. He hasn't built up.
Did you just call Jermall Charlo the detox of boxing?
Over.
Yeah, man. Who has Al Heyman developed?
He hasn't developed anybody, bro.
Exactly.
He hasn't developed nobody. Like a common sense argument, right? And we see Top Rank do this in cycles. For example, the next wave of elite fighters, it's already here. Keyshawn and his brother, Jared Anderson, Torres from the fucking amateurs. He already got the next wave of guys.
Shakur is still young as hell, so he's gonna be in the next wave still. Shakur is still young.
He got the next wave. Like the next wave is here. So you look at Al, and it's like, all right, look, man. All your welterweights is guys in their 30s, man. Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, all these guys who got to 35, bro. Who the next one?
They are wearing out, man. It's time for the new, new guys to come up, man.
Now you got a guy who fights on Showtime. I know damn good and well you got enough money to buy his contract. I know you do. I know you have enough money to buy out his contract. What do? You don't buy him out. He strike an independent deal with Showtime that is 10th amount of the deal that he already got. What I'm wondering, for example, is he going to ever get a Danny Garcia fight? Is he going ever get a Keith Thurman? Because I don't get the sense that he is.
I mean, do you think that's why Al Heyman hasn't really, thought about this because he thinks that Boots might beat his stable or we're just like the old.
Well,
old
if you can't beat them, join them or get them to join you. It's a common sense argument.
But my takeaway from that whole Jermall Charlo, Mike Tyson interview was like I didn't finish the whole thing because I got annoyed watching it. Was when Mike asked,
I don't watch anything with balls involved, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, when Mike asked him, "What do you want?" "Oh, I want all the belts." I shut it off. Even before that, he was like, I mean, before that, Maul just gave the impression of like
I shut it off.
I did. I mean, but Maul he just gave the impression of like, he was somebody. Maul gave the impression of somebody who was like putting up a front like an act in front of Mike.
Listen, you know what impression he gave me? He gave me the impression of when an old head is trying to give you knowledge and you not listening to him.
He don't give a shit.
He don't like this is the thing that motherfuckers don't want to realize about Mike. Mike spent the money the way he spent the money. It is what it is. But man alive, did that man make fucking money? He did man alive, did that man make fucking money in a way that
he's still making fucking money.
Oh, he's still
making crazy money.
Just on some.
He's making money off of ear candy, bro. Literally, he literally
Wait, hold on, wait. That shit is real?
Yeah.
Edibles.
Oh, that's not a joke.
But the thing is, Mike was about it like that. Mike was really about it. Like, this is one thing we have to give to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson wanted all the smoke. Irrespective of what you may say about his prime resume, he fought everybody that needed to be fought.
Listen. I'm a Mike Tyson guy. All right. I'm a Mike, and motherfuckers can call that whatever, bro. I'm a Mike. That's the era that I grew up in. That is the fighter that I grew up watching and anticipating his fights. 8 out of the top 10 heavyweights in his division, he fucking fought. 8 out of 10. These days, you lucky if you get a motherfucker fight 1 out of the top 10. He fought 8.
Can I say this real quick? It's funny that you bring up the edibles, right? See, that's marketing right there. You're trying to bring up that fight with Benavidez, like, oh, that's, Charlo's trying to explain away. Well, it's about man. What the fuck do you know about marketing, bro? There's nothing marketing about you. Your way of marketing is talking in a dimly lit room, talking about meet me at a Wilder fight. What kind of shit is that?
Listen, the dude. This is the shit that killed. Look, this the main thing. Maul is an accurate representation of today's generation. You can't tell them nothing. They think they figured it all out. And you 31 going on 32, bro. You haven't figured shit. Do you know the kind of money that Mike Tyson made before he was 31? Like, seriously? Look at Canelo. Canelo is the same age as you, and look at all he has done. Think about, like, it ain't like it ain't been done. It's been done. What you need to do is shut the fuck up and listen to this man, yo. He telling you this is your fight. That's
You're
your
dropping
fight.
jewels, man.
Julius, think about it like this, bro.
Knowledge.
Think about it like this, bro. Mike Tyson made money despite telling another man he will sodomize him forcefully. Listen to him.
Hey, Jules. Hey, Jules. A perfect example of what you're talking about, even though it's not exactly, well, while they're turning down that 120 million, thinking he knew it all and he listened to the wrong people, man.
Yeah, because they give them all. Look, they give them all. And I've been saying this for 3-4 years. You can look back at the videos. They give all these guys that same old sales pitch about Floyd. And I've been saying Al Heyman is not the reason that Floyd made the money that he made. Floyd's talent is the reason he made the money that he made. Because whether you like him or not, he's a once-in-a-lifetime talent. Everybody ain't... And yo, I defy you. Just go back and watch the fights and you'll see. They're like, yo, yeah, it's a difference between, like, how Floyd box and how, you know, like a Keith Thurman. Or you could see the difference, bro. Yeah. All right? Al Heyman... Hold on. Al Heyman, they mythified him as if everything, like as if he got the Midas touch, like everything. Nah. He ain't turned Leo into no all-time great Mexican fighter. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Fuck is y'all? He don't got no Midas touch.
I'm gonna break it down very simple, fellas. These dudes on the PBC, they don't love the game.
No, they don't.
Nope. Absolutely.
And they ain't cut from the same cloth as the boxers back in the day.
Guys. They just love what the game can do for them. That's what they love.
But matter of fact, cool question for the panel, right quick.
He loves combat.
Why do you guys think Floyd never went for undisputed?
I can never understand that.
Nah. Look. This the thing. I'm not giving him a pass, all right? But I'm gonna just say that Floyd made himself so polarized that people don't even appreciate what he did do. For example, they always talk about the first Castillo fight, but ain't he run it back with that man?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Beat him more decisively the second time too.
They talk about the Maidana fight as if he didn't run it. It's like they don't appreciate what he did. Yo, he fucking fought Cotto, bro. I don't want to hear, Cotto was past it. Listen, bro, if Cotto was good enough for Canelo in 2015, how are you telling me that he wasn't good enough for Floyd 2-3 years before that? It don't make sense. You mad that he didn't? Yo, I'm not done ranting. You mad that he didn't fight Margarito? Bro, who beat Margarito in the rematch? Cotto. Who beat the fuck out of Margarito? Mosley. Who beat the fuck out of Margarito? Pacquiao. Who beat them? Floyd. But you don't appreciate that. It's like, what's wrong with if you? And I don't talk to guys like that because you don't make no sense. He fought 3 guys that beat that guy, and you telling me that you don't like him because he ain't fight that guy? That shit don't make sense
at all.
Floyd beat Mosley after he fucked up Margarito. Right after that.
Right after.
That was literally the next fight.
After the next fight. That
was the reason that the fight got made, right? It's because
can y'all hear me? I'm back.
Beat Margarito.
Yeah, I'm back. Everyone.
Listen. What I was saying is, Mike Tyson, Floyd, Canelo, all the greats, they love fucking boxing. They love the competition and the purity of combat. Mike is a student. He's trying to impress that onto Charlo. And these dudes, they don't love the fight game like that. They don't crave battle. They don't crave attrition. They don't even love what they do.
What I'm going to say is that at some point, and I've said this in the past, that at some point, that was probably a fantastic stable of guys, right? At some point. But Al Heyman, I'll stand by it, he killed what makes them fighters. He killed that. Like, you trying to turn these guys into I don't know what you're trying to turn them into, but what made them fighters, you killed
celebrities. Celebrities.
And case in point, Jules, Mikey Garcia don't love boxing, but he knew he had to take certain fights to get paid.
Yeah. If nothing else, if you would see, this is why I love this guy, by the way. Derek Chisora is my guy. Why? Yo, he'll tell y'all right now, I ain't here for belts, I'm here for bread. But look at the fights that he fought. Tyson Fury 2 times. motherfucking Dillian White 2 times, Joseph Parker 2 times, and Klitschko. Look at his resume. Who didn't he fucking fight? The only dude he didn't fight was Wilder. And it's my understanding that he wrote motherfucking Wilder a letter. So that, like, bro, you got motherfuckers writing you letters looking for smoke, and you still, it's like, yo, bro, that's a true blue prize fighter. That, all right, be real with yourself. If you just a pugilist through and through, that's cool. But that still entails a certain level of responsibility. They're like, yeah, you gotta go. If you want the bread, you gotta be in the fights that people want to see. You want the bread without the fight. Like, what you want? Top dollar for Sulietsky? Top dollar for Montiel? You think people gonna pay cash money while you waiting around fighting once a year against C-class fighters? It ain't gonna happen. It's not.
Nope.
Look at Chone.
Yeah.
I love motherfucking Jose Zapata. Why? He didn't have to fight no young blue chip up and coming motherfucking Josue Vargas. That looked like a banana skin on paper. What he do? Knock his motherfucking block off. Like, nah, you're not taking my spot, bro.
You know how I saw that interview? So you know how I saw that interview, Mike Tyson, I think in Charlo interview. It was like Mike Tyson was a dad and Charlo was a baby, and he's trying to motivate him. Come on, son, call him up. And you just there, nah, I ain't got energy for that. That's the way I saw it. There was no motivation.
Know, bro.
How is Charlo asking Mike Tyson to call up people for him? You do it, Mike. You do it for me.
One more thing I wanted to add too, bro. One more thing I wanted to add about the whole idea behind Charlo not challenging himself. You know, I think maybe the Floyd effect of the undefeated record has affected a lot of these guys too, because they fear that once they lose, they're not going to be pushed like they were beforehand. So they're not willing to take those same risks unless it's a crazy payday like a Canelo fight. So they're ready to just sit and that one payday, as opposed to saying, okay, I can go into this fight, you know, I got a good chance to win, but this dude might beat me and I'll come back better from it. I'll learn from it, I'll develop, and I'll be better, you know, for the next fight moving on. I think these dudes don't believe that. Once I lose my spot, I'm out.
I agree, but it's just that the reason that I hold them accountable is because it's too many examples that are contradicting that theory. For example, how many motherfucking losses Manny Pacquiao had, but he still sold 600,000 pay-per-views.
Well, I'm talking about PBC guys specifically.
No. This is what I mean. Like, okay, let's look at who the top earning guy is right now. It's not a guy with an unbeaten record. You know what I mean? Like it's Canelo, right? And ain't he lose to Floyd? Yep, he lost to Floyd, but he's still getting all this motherfucking money. So
but the problem is, you can see it in the actions of most of these modern day boxers. They think if they lose their career is over with, and that's in their actions. They act like that.
But what I'm saying is that they're managers. Never mind them, because at the end of the day, I think we all know Charlo don't make these decisions. He not in charge. Nope. The managers and a match, these people, right? Why you so hell-bent on protecting Charlo when don't you fucking see the top earning athlete don't have his O intact? So why do you think that's going to help him? Is it helping him? He's 31. All right, he's 31.
These fighters need to learn that a loss does not define you. It doesn't. As long as you're in. Okay, Michael Collin just took Natalie Wood, right? Are we calling, bruh? Is he trash?
His stock is up after a loss. His stock is up after a loss, bro.
Thank you.
Jack Catterall.
Nobody cares about that.
Listen, motherfucking Danny Jacobs lost the fight to Golovkin, and he lost before that. But guess who got the Canelo fight? Wasn't it Danny motherfucking Jacobs? It wasn't Jermall Charlo. He got the motherfucking fight. All right. So this like I don't like to blame Mayweather for decisions that other people are making. Now, maybe they were mystified by his career because his career is being misinterpreted. He was a generational talent. You got to be real with yourself. Your fighter is not a generational talent. Your fighter is not Floyd. Let's get that shit right out the way. It ain't.
Yeah, but to be fair, he's fucking up Tank's career as well, though.
Let me say this. I'm gonna be real. Do you think Floyd is sat around thinking about Gervonta Davis? Because I don't. I think Leonard is fucking up Tank's
career. That's part of the problem right there. I think that Floyd needs to be more involved in telling this dude, like, look, I took all the fights that had to be taken to get to where I wanted to get to. If Floyd is letting him work out in his gym, if Floyd is letting him fight under his banner, if Floyd is letting him get promoted and he's fronting this good front for him at these press conferences, he need to be telling them the real behind the scenes, regardless of what Leonard ain't no fighter. Leonard ain't fought one fight.
You right.
Now, Jules, let me ask you.
But
this.
I'm gonna say this. Hold on. Let me
that,
just add the Quentin point. I think the reason that Floyd doesn't, or that maybe these things may not be happening, is because Floyd is a fighter and he knows what Tank is. He knows ain't no point in me trying to groom him to be me. He's not me. Clearly, he's not me. He ain't gonna be no 3 division champion, man. Come on now.
You could tell by Floyd's reaction when he got tagged by Isaac Cruz and the camera went to Floyd and the way he looked and then turned around away from the ring. Like, you could tell by the look on Floyd's face, he was like, oh, damn, this dude.
Listen, age 27, it's not hard. Age 27, just, look up what Floyd was doing. Not necessarily because Floyd didn't blow at age 27, but his quality of competition was top tier, bro. It's respectable. All right,
Floyd discipline.
Yeah, like Floyd was a dude. You're not gonna catch him on a humble. You're not gonna catch him blowing up between fights. A thing unheard of. He was known. Yeah, this dude's a gym rat. Is Davis known for that? No. So what am I going? Why am I act like I'm talking to me? I ain't talking to me. I'm talking to you, and you are what you are. Floyd know that. All right. Now these fighters and their managers and their whatever the fuck their team is, right? You need to be real, yo. Look, we can make money, but you got to take on some risky fights, yo. You might lose, but that's where the money at. The money is in the fights that people want to see. I guarantee you, Derek Chisora making more money than the Charlos. I guarantee it. And his old left a long time ago. Fury took his shit a long time ago. But
Chisora also in full right after the fight, not these payment plans like PBC be trying to use.
Exactly. It's like they getting ganked. And I feel like, okay, look, Charlo said what he said to the DAZN people, right? And all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to get too into that, because I talk about it in a video that I'm gonna upload after this, is like, yo, you might have saved your career with that. You got to separate yourself from this goofy online shit. You need to get people on your side. Watch your fights and be there and buy that shit. And Eson, no, it wasn't even Eson, it was Chris. He made a valid point that, you know what? Don't look past Suliaki because Andre didn't knock him out. Jacobs didn't knock him out.
Nope, that's not stopped yet.
He didn't knock him out.
Yo, if Charlo loses to Suliaki, I'm gonna lose it, bro. If he loses that fight,
all those Euro fighter comments, comments, what happened? Euro fighters, what happened?
Well, it's look, this, like I said, this country, I blame the country. Why? Everybody knows America's history. Xenophobia is embedded into the culture. The only reason it doesn't affect me is because, well, I'm a first generation American. My lineage is not here, but I know that, yeah, Americans are very xenophobic. So they see a Euro guy, oh, he less than me, he trash. I'm like, bro, pay attention. Who's winning these fucking medals at these Olympics? Because it ain't us. You know what I mean? Stop shitting on them Europeans. We ain't the ones winning them shits. They winning them shits. So stop telling me, yeah, them Europeans ain't shit. I beg to differ. I mean,
sorry to say, but the UK has become the Mecca of boxing right now. So
that's all right, man. That's all right. I ain't mad at that. I like the UK.
Could the argument be made that Charlo lost to a Euro bum and Matt Korobov because there
yes.
were people saying he got?
Are you proud to be from the UK?
Yeah, that was a gift, bro. I was watching that with my brother, bro. Left hand after left hand. My white man Korobov was weaving everything thrown at him. Like
bro,
he looked
old, it, bro. Chris, he couldn't miss that straight left, bro.
That's the fight. That's the fight that tell you why he don't want nothing to do with no motherfucking Andre. That man don't like southpaws, bro. He don't like southpaws.
It'd be Willie Nelson too. It would be Willie Nelson too.
That man don't like southpaws.
It would be bad, bro. But like, yo, I wanted to talk about the Floyd Mayweather undisputed thing. The only reason why I hold that against Floyd because I remember him on Fight Hype saying I've been undisputed before. I said, no, you haven't.
Yo,
no,
I dig it, but you gotta. This is the thing, right? This is kind of like when you have controversial decisions. If you know your boxing, you know that every boxer that was a somebody got a gift. You know, like some people tell you, yeah, Floyd got a gift with Castillo. Yeah, Oscar got a gift with Felix Sturm. What the fuck is your point? Some people.
I'm not talking in terms of.
Hold on, let me finish, bro. Now, Everybody has blemishes. What works against him or what you could hold against him is that he wasn't undisputed. Cool. But look at how many champions he fought, though. Look at the fights that he did have. Realize that even though he wasn't undisputed, he is the only man that beat Canelo Alvarez and made it look easy.
Yep.
Wait, Julius,
So,
you don't want to say too? You got to realize
understand
in Floyd's era too, all this unification and belt shit, it didn't matter as much because there were so many like great fighters that the belts were in the background. It didn't really matter like that too. In Floyd's era, nobody gave a fuck about undisputed because we were getting like so many top tier fights. Like if you had like Mosley, Mayweather Pacquiao was for 3 belts. People forget that, but it's because the belts were in the background. And undisputed is so like pushed for now. And one reason is because the belts have been so overinflated because guys just aren't fighting each other. So the most you can get is
not just that, Eson. It's not just that, Eson.
Fighters too.
It's not just that, Eson. It's because none of these guys see the reason the belts have come into the forefront in recent memory is because the talent pool is not separating itself the way Roy separated himself from everybody, the way that Floyd and Manny separated themselves from everybody. Right now, what we need is for anybody that got a belt, since all of y'all is kind of like on a similar playing field, like look at light heavyweight, right? Yeah, we need Artur to fight Joe. I need that, bro. I need to see that.
I'm going to that fight. I'm going to that.
See that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to see that shit, yo, right? And then after that, I need Canelo to fight the winner of that fight. Like, I need that. It's not the way it was before where, look, Roy separated himself from everybody. So it's like, man, belts don't even come into this shit. Like, we know who the man is, B. You feel me?
Yo, what's the chances that third the dude for Canelo that they'll actually fully unify at 175?
I mean, the way I see it, you know,
that's a blank check, right? Like that's a blank check. They're gonna write whatever for that fight.
They go. ESPN got the bread, so let's not even mess around. Like ESPN got the bread to bring Canelo over, but they not gonna be in a hole paying this man 40 M's today, then 40 M's. Like, nah, we got you. We setting something up for you, B. What we gonna do? We gonna do this fight, and then when this is done, you come see us, all right? Because what we ain't gonna do is spend $100 million on your fucking ass. That's what we not gonna do. Bob is cheap. Let's call it what it is, but he's smart too. He's smart too. Like Eddie, you motherfuckers gonna have to pay him 50 mil for Bivol?
Especially y'all realize that if Canelo beats Bivol and the winner he fights the winner, that's undisputed at 175.
Dude, if he does that, he should retire.
Bro, I want him to retire.
That's 2 fights at light heavyweight that he could be undisputed at 175.
Listen, after Golovkin, I don't care about nothing else. Go up to 75. Finish off your career, win or lose. Just finish the shit off because you did enough, bro. You did it. Like, you don't got to do no more than that. It's guys that don't have half. Like, look, I always come back to Keith Thurman because I remember motherfuckers was really running around using the name of Keith Thurman to besmirch Mayweather. And I'm like, yo, you guys are crazy, bro. You're crazy. Because he beat Soto Caras. Because he beat Diego Chavez. You dudes is crazy, bro. You crazy. And that was really a thing. And I said it in an old Facebook group that I used to be in. When Keith Thurman's career is over, he not gonna have half the success Mayweather had. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? You really gonna prop up Keith Thurman like, come on, B. Right? Now look at that. Does Keith Thurman have half the success of a Canelo? No. Does Danny Garcia? No. Like, fuck out of here, B. So what I want is, look, beat the shit out of Gennady. You know, you got to get past Bivol. We don't even know if you're going to do that, being real with you. But if you do that, yo, knock out Gennady and then go see the winner of Better Be versus Smith. And that's it, bro. That's it. You ain't got to do no more.
In December.
You ain't got to do no more after that. I don't want to see the day that he stick around too long. Like, look, you do that, it's over, bro. Undisputed at 2 weights. If you lose, I ain't even mad at it because at least you tried.
If he does that, that's got to be like the toughest 36-month stretch for any boxer ever.
Absolutely.
To go through 168 in 12 months and go through 175 in less than a year and a half, that's crazy, bro.
That's fucking
That's
dumb,
insane.
bro.
That's insane. That's insane.
ridiculous, bro.
That's
insane.
ridiculous, bro.
That's absolutely
like,
insane.
Listen, I already said that they romanticizing Chavez, and a lot of the motherfuckers don't like when I say that. Cause listen, man, Canelo already got a better resume than Chavez.
I'm sorry, watch it.
No, he don't.
We talking
about lost to Meldrick Taylor.
Watch it when you talk about El León de Culiacán, okay? Watch it.
already there, bro.
I'm sorry. I got love for Chavez myself, but if he does this, if he becomes on this, he trumps Chavez. I'm sorry.
Look. No, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. Right?
Yeah,
Times is
Chavez
different.
never did that.
That's exactly. He never did that. And the other thing is, it stands on Chavez's resume. You can't even do shit like them guys that they let him fight in between the big fights, right? You can't even, bro. They would not. Nobody on earth would sanction a fight with a guy like Ramon Aramburu, bro. Especially when you 80-0 or 80-1 or whatever his, bro.
Hey, Jules.
It was a stay busy soft touch.
I was looking at Chavez's record one time, right? On Box Rec. I went through like the whole thing. It came out to like a roughly about maybe 60, 65 fighters that were good, and the rest were like, either like shouldn't have been in the ring with him, or so in some ways his record was a bit padded, but he was still a great champion and beat a lot of great champions.
Listen, I'm saying, look, this is what I'm saying. This is all I'm saying, right? For example, you see a stat thrown around that like, oh, Chavez went this many fights without losing, you know what I mean, right? But when I see that stat, I'm like, well, look at who them guys was. You got like 3-4 Ramon Aramburus in there, bro.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it like this too, though, Julius. A lot of it is because Chavez was fighting like fucking 12 times a year early in his career. And Canelo's is the exact same way when you think about it. Look at his fights up to Mayweather. They were a little bit better. Some of them.
Hold on, we talking about when the man was like 80-0, bro. Like, we ain't even talking about the first 10 or the first 20.
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't really rate Chavez off the whole O shit. The O is too overinflated in my opinion. I really don't give a fuck about that. But he did beat some great fighters too, though. That's my thing.
When did I say he did?
I know. But a lot of people will say, "Oh, all he did was fight bums." Like, nah, he fought some great fighters.
Because they say, listen. Guys that say that, right? They was born in a certain year. Like the guys that's trying to shit on Tyson right now, like Brody. He fought 8 out of the top 10 in the division. He fought 8 of them, right? 8 of them. You be lucky if you get these guys here today to fight 2 of them. He fought 8 out of the top 10. And really, he didn't duck no smoke. He fought Holyfield. He fucking fought Lennox Lewis. You know what I mean? He didn't duck no smoke. You can't ever say Tyson ducked somebody.
Only fight I wanted Tyson to have that he didn't have was against Tua. That was it. He fought everybody else.
I would love to see Tyson versus Mercer, though.
That's what I was going to say. For me, the one that got away from me was Mercer. The one that got away from me was Mercer.
In regards to Chavez, people didn't watch Chavez. Chavez just embodied Mexican machismo. And let these fools tell it, he blocked punches with his face. No, he was slick in that pocket. It's just Mexican slickness.
Yeah, but that's coming. But that's coming from that's the shit, right? You look at him. I look at a motherfucking age when he say that. Like, bro, what Chavez fights you see? Because I grew up watching a motherfucker. That's how I know him. The Camacho fight. That's one of my earliest memories as a young buck watching boxing. I'm like, what fights did you see when you 20 something and you saying this funny sounding shit? Like, nah, you ain't watched no Chavez fight. What you did was you repeating some shit you heard somebody say. That's what you're doing. You didn't see like simple shit, like even Mayweather shit. Motherfuckers always bring up Mayweather, and it's a cliche now. You didn't see him when he was fighting Angel Manfredi, so shut the fuck up. You didn't see
him fight Carlos Jarena when he was hitting that dude with left uppercuts over and over and over again, and just beating people up. Like, people don't understand the greatness of 130 Mayweather. 130 Mayweather was so dominant and violent, like it was bad.
And that's why I don't like. And that's why I don't like argue. I'm like, yo, if we're gonna argue, we're gonna have some kind of a debate or a discussion, I better be making some goddamn money to talk to your stupid ass, because I ain't gonna learn nothing. I know you didn't watch them fights. I know you didn't. You didn't grow up in that era too. You know what I'm saying? Everything they saying about Mayweather is after the De La Hoyer fight. That's the Mayweather they know. Oh, yeah, after the De La Hoya fight when he got the money and all of that shit and he blew. But he was a monster before that, bro. Motherfuckers didn't want nothing to do with him. He been called out Shane. He been called out Oscar. They didn't want nothing to do with him.
Bro, I'm 25. I remember him at 130 said when Cotto was brutalizing people at 140, damn near killing them. He said, yo, I want to fight Cotto. You know what Bob Arum said? Oh, Cotto isn't ready for a dude who's 10 pounds lighter than him. That's
shit. Motherfuckers had two fakes and went on vacations. Will says, I kind of disagree. Mike Tyson learned from the best how to market himself to boxing fans. What sells? Actual fights and the image of the tough guy. Yeah, but he really was that guy because he really did fight Mitch Green in the street. That wasn't no marketing. That's just we just gonna do this.
They don't get Jules. They don't get. Mike was groomed by a Capricorn that grew up in the era where if you didn't do what the mob said in the fight game, you ain't getting a fight, or you ain't going home that night.
Yeah, like
that's custom. Mike was groomed by another dude that was used to groom killers.
Well, yeah, Mike had a facade. Like I get what people get. They're like, yeah, Mike, you know, he had a persona and things like that. But he was really that violent though. Like, bro, he fought Mitch Green in the street. He bit Lennox Lewis in the leg. That ain't cap. He bit that motherfucker in the leg, bro. He bit into the flesh of Evander Holyfield, bro.
By the way, if I could just add something about Mike,
face.
Yeah, damn. I mean, if I could just add something about Mike, I don't think there's like, in my opinion, y'all feel free to disagree with me here, but like, I don't think there's another heavyweight that's gonna like from the pro debut in not even 2 years fight 27 times and then challenge for a title.
Bro,
I don't think there's gonna be another.
I don't think there's gonna be another Mike.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be another heavyweight in this lifetime that's gonna do that.
Listen to Mike talk when he says like, I love reading about old generals, old warriors. Mike's built from that cloth where he loves combat. He loves the feeling of violence. Because there's only few fighters that like that kind of shit. Ali loved combat.
Well, let's
Mike like violence. I think Mike just comes from a very violent place.
No, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Mike says, I studied these old warriors. He likes that energy of going into battle.
Let me say this. Let me not shit on the youth because this the thing, right? This the other thing. I don't like to get to a place where we going to shit on the whole current crop. For example, Shakur want to know. Yeah, he want to know. Do you think he don't want to fight? Yeah, he want to fight motherfuckers. The top ranked guys is good, bro. Shakur, Keyshawn, Jared, them kids, they good, bro. It's just this particular section of the PBC guys. That's the crop that went bad. So I don't want to create an environment where I'm like, oh, well, all the American, no, all the American fighters don't suck. These fighters suck. All right.
You can't survive over there on that top ranked side if you ain't got that kind of mindset though. Because
that's what I'm saying.
Right,
that's what I'm saying.
Now, if you was on the PBC side, you would, but not on top rank, dude.
I got a question for y'all though, bro.
Pascal went to the PBC side and found a fountain of youth, bro.
I got a question for y'all.
All I gotta say is, I just want to see Edgar Berlanga get knocked out on Saturday.
Yo, quick question for y'all.
Around and find out.
Hey, Jules, what do you think?
Wait, Quentin. Go ahead, Quentin.
Yeah, my question, bro, is if Triple G, which we all assume he's gonna beat Murata, right? We can all assume that, even though it's not for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that rank on his list of best wins? Because it's top 3, I think.
Nah, I would say best wins. I would say, and this is gonna sound. I know Issa not gonna like this, but I gotta say it. Hey, his best win is between Lemieux and Jacobs. His third best His third best win, I would say, is Daniel Gill. Because Daniel fought motherfuckers. He did fight motherfuckers.
Hey, he was unified. Harold gets credit for being unified. Why can't Gill?
All right. Let me see. What's his fourth best win? Can we say Curtis Stevens? Nah, Murata's better than Curtis Stevens. He's better than Curtis Stevens.
Nah, come on. Not even Matthew Macklin is better than Stevens, man.
All right. So I'm gonna say
resume is thin as fuck.
If he beats Murata, how good of a win would that be with a 2-year layoff?
I gotta say it how Jules would say it. Is Martin Murray better than Murata?
Nah. I don't know.
You not think? Not listen.
Martin Murray
Wait. Rob Brent beat this man, bro. Don't play with me.
Exactly. I was there that night.
Yep, that's true.
Rob Brent beat this man, bro. Like
he beat the shit out of him too, though. He really beat the shit out of him.
He did. You're right, though. He did. But they spiked the sake, bro. You think they didn't spike the sake?
That's actually the first time I saw Murata was in a rematch when he beat Rob Brent in just 2 rounds. Then, like, I found out he lost to him before. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm just saying, if you that guy, look, Inoue came from him. Look, Inoue had a fight here in America against, and no funny shit happened. Now he beat the shit out the guy. Same way he would have beat the shit out the guy in Japan. He beat the fuck out of the guy here in America. So I don't gotta wonder about that. All I'm saying is, you left Japan for one fight. You got the fuck beat out of you.
Tore out the frame.
Real shit.
Tore out the frame. But I saw
Julius, I don't got no illusions about dude's resume. He's a good fighter, but his resume don't stack up to his skill set, I'll say. He's like a lot of fighters this generation. Good skill set, but their resumes unfortunately don't reflect it.
I only say that because when you got people, and people forget this about this channel, when ESPN and Ring Magazine and TBRB, they want to put him, he can't be number one. What the fuck drugs are y'all on? What? Number one? What about
Chocolatito? Nah.
They were wilding.
You fucking wilding, fam. Like, nah. That don't even make sense. What 10 years from now, what I'm gonna talk about? How you beat Daniel Gill? Come on, B. Come on. Like, yo,
I think the highest I had him was like 3 or 4 highest.
But they was talking about him with Hagler and Monzon.
Oh, like, bruh.
But they were though. Look at the periodicals at that time. They was like y'all crazy. Like, cause he beat Willie Monroe.
They were wilding.
Cause he took some clean shots from Willie Monroe. Come on, B. Cause he beat David Lemieux with the fucked up haircut.
He was bouncing his mitt all over. That was funny.
Yo, did Andley fought? Hold on. Did Andley fought on the undercard of Triple G Canelo too?
No, Andy Lee. No, he was retired by then.
He was retired by then.
Golovkin Lemieux undercard when he poleaxed that Chomo.
Yeah.
I would have liked Triple G to fight that guy. You know, if you could.
I mean, like I said, if you really wanted, if you really wanted Triple G to integrate himself in the elite level conversation, he should have chose to make Canelo wait and fight Saunders. Like, Canelo. Exactly. My PR is up. The fans is with me, so I'm gonna stick to my word, and I'm gonna go undisputed. And you could kick a fucking rock while you wait, because that's what I'm gonna have you doing. I'm gonna have you waiting. If you don't fight me, motherfuckers just gonna be mad at you over the Klimbo, because they was mad over the Klimbo. Yeah, I remember that. Everybody was mad over the Klimbo. They was mad over the draw. So if he wanted to be in that mind zone, Hagler, that kind of conversation, the least you could have did was go undisputed, because you didn't do that.
Middleweight champion.
Money to leave though. That's way too much money to leave.
No, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at him. I'm just saying that you're not in that conversation. Like, I ain't mad at shit. It's his money. I'm just saying that you made the decision that you made.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. I'm sure, like, on his end, it's like, I assumed I was gonna beat dude, but it's like, all right, at the same time, you went back to where you got fucked over the first time. So it's like, a double-edged sword. And I'm not blaming him for taking the damn fight that he thought he won the first time. I can't blame you for that. But at the same time, it's like, damn, you ended up losing, and it's like, you would have stopped Saunders. You would have stopped Saunders.
This where the shit at. Triple G going back, like, all right, Triple G crying foul, right? Who else I seen cry foul? I seen Wilder cry foul. All right, you crying foul. All right, so you crying foul so you could give him another opportunity? All right, you deserve that. Same with Wilder. All right, you crying foul so you give him another opportunity? All right, you deserve that, because you a bozo. You a fucking bozo. The money, see, the way I look at it is this. I'm not mad that you did what you did. It's your life. It's your money. It's your career. I'm just saying that the fans at that time really was with Triple G in that moment between the first fight and the second fight, at a point to where, you could literally fight Saunders right now, come back to the Canelo. You got to give me 40%, bro. I got all the belts. Who the fuck are you?
He would have had all the belts. He would have been everything but Lineal. He would have been everything but Lineal.
Peace, bro.
That's what I'm saying. All right, Quentin, come back to the channel, bro. Come back to the channel any old time, man.
Is that Quentin from Twitter? That's
Twitter? Q, man. That's fucking
what's good, Q? What's good, Q?
He already did. This what I'm saying. Man. This what I'm saying. He had the leverage in that pocket between the first fight and the second fight based on, just everything that happened, the controversial draw, the test, all of that, to where, you could really fight Saunders and make him wait. Because, bro, I'm the fight. You see what I mean? I'm the fight. Like, you can't fight nobody right now, and it's going to be the same as if you fought me. So I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to get this last belt, right? I'm going to unify that, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to ask you for 40%. Yep. Because you got to give me that. I got all the belts, and everybody feel that you robbed me. So you got to give me that. But he looked at the short game. Nah, fuck Billy then. But I'm just saying that, look, you not in that, I'm just being real. You not in that my zone. No, you're not in there, bro. No,
he needs to become undisputed now to even have a chance. Man,
real shit.
The thing is, can he with his age? I mean,
at 40?
40? I mean, is it possible?
I mean, would you take him over? Would you take him over Janabek and
Janabek won't fight?
I would take him over. I know. But if it was hypothetical, I'd take him over those two, Charlo and Janabek.
Look, all right. Let's say maybe you take him over Charlo, right? Maybe. And that's really, we being real because, that dude ain't fought in a year, bro. Like, he ain't fought in a year, bro. And he 40. Like, I don't know what's going to happen in Japan. That's why it's such a good fight. Because even though y'all some two inactive ass motherfuckers, I don't know.
It's not just one question, Marcus, too. Because
it is.
Guys are, like, combined 3 years of inactivity for both of them.
Bro, what if Murata been in some kind of like spiritual fucking chamber of Japanese powers, drinking different types of sake and just sitting there, sake, and just getting his testosterone up and shit, B. Like, you never know. In Japan, he's a motherfucker. Never know.
Shit, that fight better not go to distance. That's all I gotta say.
Fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, on that note, I'm gonna close out the live. Gentlemen, always a pleasure. Might go live tomorrow. For Berlanga,
better be at Smith, man. You better. We need to go to that. We need to see Joe die in person.
Listen.
Joe die in person.
I might go live for Berlanga just in case he get his ass beat. That's Berlanga's tomorrow, bro.
No. Where's Smith and
Madison Square Garden.
Really?
Real shit.
Taylor Serrano, then Smith better be if I'm going to book them shits, man.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I want to go
too.
I
wish I could go, man.
Listen, let me read the super chats. Top current earners with an O, Loma, Canelo. You mean without an O? Loma, Canelo, Triple G. That's true. Bob and Top Rank fast to put you in a sink or swim situation to see what you about. Yeah, and that's what they supposed to do. Because before they go worrying about promoting your fight and spending all that money, they need to know that you are the real motherfucking deal. Like, no, we ain't just gonna be spending money out here to protect you. The fuck? We trying to make money. Feel me? So on that note, I might go live for Berlanga tomorrow in case Steve roll his ass over. So,
by the way, Jules, one last thing that program Edwards card is on that same link I told you about.
I'm gonna watch. I'll watch that shit. I'll watch that shit.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Estelle. Last closing thoughts. Listen, man. Estelle just is what she is, man. What can I do? She not in that Cameron Taylor. She just you ain't up there with them. Gentlemen, always a pleasure.
All right, Julius, have a good one, brother. Have a good night, fellas.